What's up, everyone? I'm Anthony Gallegos. With me is Cliff Bleszinski, design director at Epic Games, and we're here to talk to you about Gears of War Judgement's free-for-all mode. And so, Cliff, I guess why is it that you guys felt that Gears needed like a free-for-all mode as opposed to the team design that's been the past?
Well, I mean, whenever we propose a new kind of game mode for the multiplayer, everyone's like, oh my god, we can't do that, that's not Gears. And it's like, Gears is what we molded into, right? And we look at kind of the chart of different game modes you can do, and maybe we could have done CTF or anything like that, but it's like, you know what? You ask your average gamer what they want to do when they get online, and they say they want to shoot some shit. That's what they want to do. Just get me in, let me shoot some fools. And we haven't really revealed what the other multiplayer modes may be for this, whether or not the classic team deathmatch is coming back. We're not into any of that yet. We have Overrun and then Free-for-all that we're focusing on. And Free-for-all, we were worried it wouldn't work. And then when you get in and you start playing it, I mean, we got a great lineup here. Gamers are coming out satisfied. It just works. And it allows you to get in, kill some fools, get killed yourself, and just jump into that mix.
So how do you feel like that people play Free-for-all different from what you've seen, versus typical, 4v4 or 5v5
Well, I mean, you
Gears?
play a traditional 4v4, 5v5 against a team that knows what they're doing, and you're going to get stomped, which is cool, and you want that in a team-based game. But in free-for-all, sometimes, it's like I said, you don't want to think too much. You just want to get in and practice your aiming skills. Get used to the new controls in this game, because this game has offhanded grenades. In free-for-all, you actually spawn with a couple medium frag grenades, right? So if you die, it's like, it's not that bad, because you respawn, get some more nades, and jump back in. And you know what, even if you're the most amazing Gears player, you find yourself stuck in a skirmish, if I'm like a crappy player, I can still occasionally catch you with your pants down and chainsaw you from behind.
Do you feel like that the free-for-all mode is kind of a good introductory lesson for like Gears mechanics for people because they don't have like as long of a downtime when they die and get torn up?
Oh, absolutely. It's like, it's not the hardcore like, jump in, shotgun to the face, wait 3 minutes to jump back in, right? It's you jump in, you die and respawn 3 seconds later, and you can just get to know the Gears mechanics better before you go into the more hardcore modes such as team deathmatch and all those kinds of modes.
So are the map layouts or designs that you use for free-for-all any different from what's in like team-based?
Oh, very different, yeah. So the maps that we're building for free-for-all, by and large, are built uniquely for that mode, and it's the same thing with Overrun. And this is actually brand new for the franchise, because traditionally we'd make one map, Gridlock. Here's Gridlock, which works with Horde, which works with Beast, which works with Team, it works with everything. Now we're making these maps tailored for the modes, which makes them better maps overall.
So free-for-all, I think, is also a good introduction way to show people that you guys have changed up Gears controls for this game.
Yep.
Like, why did you guys decide to, take off a lot of the weapon switching and the grenades off of the
I didn't want to do it initially. Quinn Del Hoyo, who's one of our multiplayer designers floating around here, he was the one who proposed some of those changes. And we were like, no, you can't change Gears, that's scary. And he's like, let me try it, and let's put it in the playtest. And we played it, and we're like, ooh, this feels good. Like, suddenly when I'm playing the campaign, I don't want to have to swap to grenades, I can just blind throw it over, and I wind up getting, I learn the arc, and I get really good at just tossing the grenades between a whole bunch of enemies. Some quick weapon swapping also is great. You just tap the Y button, you don't have to deal with the clunky D-pad anymore for that. It's actually a very, very good fit for the pace of this game.
So is that sort of something that you guys have had to deal with internally, sort of that making sure you balance, this is Gears versus, maybe this could make Gears better?
Change is scary anytime, but, anytime I play a new Halo game, I swear the buttons are rearranged, and I'm like, what is going on here? And it's one of those things that I've heard a lot of gamers say, I'm really scared about that, but when they get hands-on, they're like, I understand why you did that, I'm a believer.
So when can we play Gears of War Judgement?
March 19th, 2013.
Cool. For more Gears of War Judgement, you can keep it locked to IGN.